Okay, we'll call the meeting to order, please. Would everyone stand for the pledge?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Jacob, we call the roll, please.
Butler?
Here.
Jordan? Here. Lipscomb?
Here.
Oakridge?
Here.
Smith?
Here.
Thrash?
Here.
Vincent?
Here.
All members are present.
Okay. Purpose of this special meeting is for council to consider the AFSCME contract and make a decision somewhere along the line whether or not they want to approve it as it is and go from there. So at this point, I know there were some figures that were asked for by council previously. So does anybody have any questions, first of all, to...
Don't questions need to be an executive session since it's still a confidential document, it's negotiations.
Okay, does anyone wish to discuss this here, or do you, previously, this is in this executive session, but is it required, does anybody need to go to executive session, or is?
Probably should. I mean, I'd like to go just to see if anyone has any questions.
Okay, we can do that. The section under which is 121.22, section G4, to consider the contract negotiation. So if council wishes, we will take a vote on whether or not to go to executive session.
Wait to make the motion.
A second?
I'll second.
Okay. Roll call vote.
Butler?
Yes.
Lipscomb?
Yes.
Oh. Jordan?
Yes.
Oakridge?
Yes.
Smith?
Yes.
Thrash?
Yes.
Vincenzo?
Yes.
All members are present.
Okay, at this time we'll recess to the executive session in the conference room.
Did you see my face?
No, but
Don't want her to.
we really need that Red Bull now.
It didn't help me.
Don't wait it for about 15 minutes. You run.
I never say that. I told Cheryl before I'd be like,
Have you,
Okay, I will entertain a motion to leave executive session and return to regular session.
I'll make that motion.
Second. Take a vote.
Butler?
Yes.
Jordan?
Yes.
Lipscomb?
Yes.
Oakridge? Yes. Smith?
yes.
Thrash?
Yes.
Vincenzo?
Yes.
All members are in favor.
Okay, we're back in regular session of the special meeting. In a discussion of the contract, council has apparently had the questions that they had answered, and they are, at this time, we will have a second reading, and they will consider whether or not they want to vote on the contract this evening.
Resolution number 2023-31, resolution approving tentative agreement between City of St. Clairsville and the American Federation of State, County, and Municipal Employees, Local 3393, Council 8, AFL-CIO, and declaring an emergency.
Okay, that is the second reading. The request in the legislation has requested emergency passage due to the fact that the continuing cost if the contract is extended. So we've had the second reading. Would anyone like to make a motion to consider this emergency legislation?
I move that the rules requiring ordinances and resolutions to be read on 3 separate readings be suspended, declaring an emergency.
Okay, second. Okay, we'll take a roll call vote to consider this emergency legislation.
Butler,
Yes.
Jordan,
No.
Lipscomb,
No.
Oakridge,
Yes.
Smith,
No.
Thrash,
Yes.
Vincenzo.
No. Okay, in order to consider
No,
this
it's
emergency
constant.
legislation, it requires a minimum of 5 votes.
$2,400 more dollars.
So what we have is
It's a way to
the
wait.
second reading of the resolution, and the third reading can be voted on at the next council meeting if someone so chooses. So at this point in time, we've just finished the second reading of the contract.
So if it's not, I have a question. So if it continues to be not voted on in emergency after 3 readings, then it will be,
The emergency only requires 5 votes in emergency legislation. It would require 5 votes to consider an emergency. At that point, it only takes 4. But since it was not passed as emergency at this meeting this evening, it will go to the next meeting, and it will be, if someone makes a motion to vote on the contract, it only requires a majority of 4 votes.
can I ask my question now?
Sure.
Okay. So if it's not voted on an emergency next time, which is Monday, right?
Right.
Then it'll have to go another month. Like the emergency language, not only,
The emergency language only makes it possible to do it early. It has to go by it's 30 days.
Can I ask that question?
Yeah, it
So if it
doesn't, so
gets-
are we gonna pay more, are we gonna pay another $2,400 because if it doesn't pass on emergency and we wait till the third reading?
No, because it's the third reading.
It's the third reading
And it
regardless.
has emergency language.
Is that what you're asking?
I'm saying after the third reading, doesn't it still have to take a month?
That's,
30
well,
days,
that's
yeah.
what I'm saying, that goes into the
So-
next month, correct?
Right.
So
Yeah.
does that cost us
It
an
only
additional?
goes into effect immediately if it's passed as emergency. They voted against
I know.
passing an emergency this
Right.
evening. So at the next meeting, it will be voted on. If it is passed even by a simple majority of 4 to 3, it still has to go 30 days before it's effective.
So the question is.
Yes, it will cost the city more money.
Thank you. It'll cost, it's costed us more, let me just
Sorry.
finish. It's gonna cost us more money on October 1st, and then 30 days after that, because it's not
Correct.
actually October 1st, it'll be additional
Right.
Exactly.
$2,400.
The point is, that
That's-
right now, it doesn't matter because it's already been voted down. I mean, it can't be changed now, that they've already had.
I wasn't asking for it to
I
be
know, I'm
changed.
just explaining
I was
that
asking
it's not
that
gonna
if
do
it's
any
not
good.
done in an emergency next
Yeah.
time, what happens? So it's really cheap. Okay, we done?
Okay, that's all we can discuss this evening, so we need a motion to adjourn. Second?